I wanted to include a quick section on enabling local fonts. Otherwise, if you go to work with fonts, you won't have a large selection. You also, if you import things like sketch files, the text may not work. It may not look right. So in Figma, when you're on Figma.com on the website, you're already logged in, come to the upper left corner here where the menu is and come to Account Settings. In here, you're going to see a lot of things we can do, including things like working with the API, which you can expand Figma, do all kinds of things, connected apps, etc. Down here, you're going to see that we have local fonts are currently not enabled by default. So click on Download Installer to enable the local fonts. It's going to download this little, depending on your operating system, it's going to download a little file. And what you're going to do is you're going to essentially open that up and install it. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about what we're doing, you can click Learn More. I can see that I've got the package right there. I'm just going to click on that. Now, yours might be different if you're on a different operating system, but I'll click Continue. Go ahead and install that. Make sure it's installing. I'll put in my password. And once it finishes here, I'll say Close. Move to Trash. I don't need the installer anymore. And you'll see now that local fonts are enabled. I have this many available in Figma. Otherwise, you'll be working with fewer fonts. So that's something I wanted to make sure that we did before we jumped in here. Now you can come back to Recent and see all the files. Yours are going to look different, don't worry. But the next step we're going to take here is we're going to create our first file.